So welcome people to another game here with Mac the Hat commentating for you. We have a high rated game here, 2K players, and these players are no joke, they're very professional. We have here in the green Andorin, a German player who's playing as the Indian on this beautiful map called Arabia, I would think. Yeah, it's Arabia. So Andorin here is incredibly close to the corner. It's I usually don't. It's quite unusual to see this, but he's actually very close to the corner of to the side on the map here. Very well hidden actually. So it might take a while before his opponent actually managed to scout him out. So we'll see how our friend here managed to do that. Here we have in the purple, in the orange. I don't know my colors, obviously. In the orange we have the player not PBG. Actually, I haven't heard of any of these two players before, but obviously they have been playing for a long time. Otherwise, they will not have this rating. Not PBG is playing as the Celts, great infantry civilization who also have a good siege. Very good siege. However, how useful will those types of bonuses be on Arabia 1 vs 1 when usually the game is decided in feudal age? We will see. Not PBG here, luring his deer like a true professional player he is with his scout. This is actually very difficult to pull off. I tried many times. Usually I fail. Wow, look at this. This is there's an extremely long deer lure for him. He has to lure the deer all the way from here to his town center. And one mistake and the deer goes back to its original position, and that is super annoying. So, of course, luring here without loom. He wants to make loom as late as possible in order to get that economical advantage. Let's see. So let's look a little bit on the map. So not PBG has quite good map here with gold in the back. He has also some good cliffs here, so he can easily wall off this side all the way down here. He could go for a complete wall here on the right side if he wishes to, and which would be great for him because in that case he could just wall up here to the town center, wall up to the town center, wall down here. He has the capability of having a very good wall if he wants to. With also the gold in the back, he will be very safe if he does so. Andorin, on the other hand, not as lucky. He has his gold here on the front. He's deciding to make his wall here though, which will protect his main goal. So he should be fine. He has also the capability of walling quite easily. A wall here, this wall here that he's already building, and the wall here. And he will be fully walled on this map. So he has also this is actually one of those Arabia maps where both players have the capability to completely wall off their opponent if they wish to. We'll see what they decide to do here. Some players, for example like the Viper, just refuses to make walls. Most players though on Arabia, they want to wall. I mean, walling is a great strategy in order to not tie to any surprise attacks. Even Palisade Wall, even though Palisade Wall is not that solid of a wall, you will at least know from which angle the opponent is coming and when and if he's coming. So let's see what type of wall he will make, if he's gonna wall up this side or perhaps this side. Yeah, interesting to see two civs who are better in late on Arabia. Yeah, I would say the same. I mean, both Celts and Indians are late game civilizations, and on a map like this on Arabia, who usually doesn't go to late Imperial Age, I would say probably 90% of the time does not go to late Imperial Age. We're gonna see how so the matchup is gonna be quite even. I mean, and not any of these players have an advantage in the feudal age. So let's see. Gonna speed it up a little bit. We are spectating, but we are in the delay mode, so the players are actually ahead and we are in the background, so we'll try to speed up to the real-time speed here. Andorin completing his wall. He wants to be fully walled. He's going for this wall. Yeah, he's going for a complete wall here. Not PBG will not be able to get inside his base. He is trying though. He have decided to move forward with 3 villagers. He wants to build a castle here. Yes, there we got the castle. He wants to break this wall and try to move in with his militia right here. And Andorin though responding with a quick house. He doesn't want his opponent to get inside his base, obviously. He is not successful in this though. It's very difficult to build reinforce your wall while you're being hit by a tower. So eventually not PBG is able to get into the base. He's putting down another tower. Let's see. Yes, not PBG is taking a lot of stone. He will be able to tower rush in combination with these men-at-arms. The men-at-arms are actually very strong against villagers. They can fight these villagers head on, no worries at all. If he just micros a little bit, he can pull this man-at-arm back, for example. Andorin knows he cannot fight this. He has to pull these villagers back to the town center. This villager right here is gonna die. It got surrounded. He should not fight with these villagers. They need to go back. Turn off the music. This is not a good fight for Andorin right now. I don't know why he's so into fighting with his villager. I mean, men-at-arms are probably the worst units to try to kill with the villagers. Scouts you can kill with villagers. Archers, skirms, sometimes you can kill those with villagers, but you can definitely not kill men-at-arms with your villagers. So, not a good idea. Not PBG now going for the stone of Andorin, and Andorin is quickly walling this up. Can he do it in time? Yes, he can, at least with this villager. This with the villager on the other hand, not so lucky. Will get chased down. Not PBG deciding to make yet another tower. This is the 3rd tower he makes. He's gonna tower up the 2 stones of Andorin, making sure that Andorin will not get stone, making sure that Andorin will not make towers of his own. To put Andorin in an even worse position here. So Andorin is cramped up in this corner right here. Towers denying him this place right here. Towers gonna deny this wall right here. Andorin decided to make an outpost for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let's see. He's moving forward with some villagers here. Let's see what he wants to do. He's probably building the outpost here to see what not PBG is up to on this hill. Wow, not PBG creating yet another tower. So this is the tower guy. Not PBG, he loves his tower. He dreams about tower. He loves tower. So he's gonna make another tower here, trying to deny this part of Andorin's base. Realizing though that Andorin is creating a counter tower. He backs off, deletes his own tower, trying to find a better angle. Andorin now with scouts. Scouts are okay versus men-at-arms, but they're not the best. Men-at-arms are still a very strong unit. The good thing about scouts though is that he can just ignore this push here and try to run around and try to harass not PBG's base. Andorin here looking to push not PBG back. Has 4 scouts now, moving forward with some villages and moving back again. He wants to kill these villages before they are able to finish this tower, and he managed to do so. These 2 villages are pushed back. This tower is denied for now, and he probably don't want to delete this tower. This tower is almost over 50% done, so if he deletes it, he will not get many resources back. So he will just come back again with this spear, try to build this once again. Andorin trying to get rid of these men-at-arms. Men-at-arms though quite strong, but with the weakness of not being able to chase the scouts as are pulled back. So for example, if one of the scouts are low HP, they will just pull back. So it's quite easy to micro against the men-at-arms. See there, men-at-arms died under the town center fire, with this scout who was low HP running away. The question though is, will these scouts be enough? I mean, his base is surrounded by towers, and not PBG is now also reinforcing with spears. Not PBG in a score lead though. Probably because he actually managed to stay in this game so far. With his towers, he is putting a lot of pressure, creating a lot of idle time for Andorin, so not PBG, higher score here. Andorin decided he needs to take out this tower, but it's going to be very difficult with the spears. The spears actually taken out, mostly by villager damage. It seems like he's going to get this tower down. So not PBG is somewhat being pushed back, creating a farm there that died almost instantly, not good. This tower is going down. What does not PBG want to do here in order to keep this push going? Is he gonna send more villagers? It seems like he doesn't have any villagers left here in the front. Yeah, he has one here. Does he have another one? Not PBG's front. Not PBG's push is pulled back for now. He doesn't seem to be able to do any more damage. The man-at-arms are dead, the spearmen are dead, the towers are being pulled down. These villagers are walling themselves into oblivion. Look here, this is a great micro right here, taking the targeted scout, pulling back. He's trying to get up another tower here while being walled inside with the stone walls here, trying to build a tower. Will this be effective though? I mean, the scouts are already hitting them. This tower. What will this tower accomplish? Perhaps harass this villager right here, but I cannot see that it would do more than that. I mean, the towers doesn't have murder holes, so they won't be able to shoot at the scouts while they're hitting the towers. So, not PBG here, going to the Castellation. This is a great decision from me. He has pretty much been untouched this whole game. His economy is looking in a great condition. Let's see if what he's choosing to do in Castellage. As Celts, I would assume that he would go Knights. He's creating another he's creating a stable. He's also creating a blacksmith. He might be looking to get those scouts in Castellage, and Andorin right here, not even close to Castellage. I mean, he doesn't have the gold. He doesn't have the food. He is fully committed to fending off this tower rush right here. And look at this, not PBG in top score, even though he has clicked up Castellage, even though all those resources are not counting yet, he is in top score. There's a small chance that actually Andorin might just resign as soon as he sees that not PBG reaches Castellage, or he might be a strong badass and just stay in the game, we'll see. Not PBG here deciding that he has done enough to push this forward back. He's going to make an attack himself, trying to touch not PBG for the first time. See if he can do some damage with these scouts. And he's going to be able to hit this before not PBG has reached Castellage, so no knights will be out. Not PBG though, I understand that this is about to happen, getting some spears to protect this gold right here. Not PBG coming from the other angle, running right to the town center, taking a lot of town center fire, and not PBG here with 3 spearmen. He will not be able to deal with this. He has to pull back. Andorin here not being able to get the damage he was looking for. Now Andorin is also going to the Castellage, but what is yeah, let's see, here we got, so not PBG as the Celts going for the Knights in Castellage as expected. He is looking to do some damage here, and Knights actually being able to put up a fight against Spearmen, compared to the Scouts who just get devastated when they fight Spearmen. Fighting Spearmen with your Knights is not ideal, but you can do it. 2 Knights here on the left, being chased around, 2 Knights here on the right. What does he want to do with this Knight? He could perhaps try to go in here when he has massed enough, trying to do some damage. This is completely unprotected. Andorin is not in Castellage yet, so he cannot build a town center to protect these villagers right here. So as soon as he got enough, Andorin is going to be a lot of trouble here. So you see here not PBG with his three knights going in for the kill here, trying to harass, preventing this barrack from going up. Andorin, realizing he got this problem with the knights, he's trying to build another barracks, probably to have 2 barracks making spearmen. Right now he has 1 barrack making spearmen. It's not enough. He needs a lot of spears in order to be able to protect this unprotected side of his base. Not PBG getting a lot of villager kills here. This is an extremely exposed area for Andorin, and he is still not even close to Castle Age, so he needs to defend this somewhat. He's even fighting with his villagers. He's fending for himself. The villagers have decided to man up. They're gonna kill this knight himself. Not PBG though, with 4 villagers less than Andorin has 4 villagers less than PBG because of these kills that he has been getting. Andorin doing the smart thing, taking the gold here, and is walling up completely to avoid these knights from coming and wreck to kill this. So this is the one thing that you can do to deal with knights, and that is to wall up. Andorin now reaching Castle Age. Will he build a town center somewhere? He should do that. I mean, these knights are raiding like crazy. He needs to do something. Most likely pikeman upgrade. Not yet. Oh yeah, this is great. So, not PBG creating a monastery, an offensive monastery, right in the face of Andorin. Right inside the base of Andorin. He wants to heal up his knights. He also wants to perhaps get some conversions. Andorin here going for the camels, a great choice, a complete counter to the knights. Spearmen and camels, you can't become more counter to knights than that. Let's see here. Andorin still not doing the pike upgrade. Not PBG roaming around the base of Andorin trying to fight a good angle. Seems like he's pulling back from now, trying to get some heal up from the monks. I mean, not PBG is so offensive right now. He's being completely untouched in his own base. 2 town centers. Just keep producing those villagers. 3 town centers here, producing those villagers. He is now 11 villagers ahead. His economy will boom up and eventually will just roll over Andorin if Andorin does not be able to do any damage or get some good economy of his own. Andorin here coming from the left, trying to prevent this siege workshop. He knows that this siege workshop is going to be very dangerous for him. Not PBG though, getting 1 conversion on one of those camels, and he wants this camel alive, so he's pulling it back. Trying for another conversion here. Can he get it? Let's see. Not PBG deciding to fight here, even though he's facing camels. He has a lot of upgrades here, +1 armor, +1 damage, and also the bloodlines, and also the monk. So he's actually able to be able. Oh wow, this is funny. Look at this. The 5 HP militia taking on the monk, and he cannot do anything about that because, I mean, the one thing that monks can do is conversions. Getting killed though by this tower. I mean, this is a man militia right here. Look at this guy. He's not scared of anything. And he took an arrow to the knee. And died. Not PBG though. Have a lot of camels now. 2 camels who is converted from the Andorin's army. Still not getting the siege workshop up. He needs that siege workshop up to really cement his victory here. If he gets a mangonel here and starts mangonelling down the town center of Andorin, then Andorin is going to be very hard pressed. I mean, Andorin only has 1 tower, 1 town center right now, as far as I can see, and not PBG on 3 town centers. Love the Skyrim reference, yeah. I was a hero, then I took an arrow to the knee. That militia was a real hero, man. 5 HP militia, no fear, just walking in here like a boss, trying to kill that monk. I mean, he's a slayer. Unfortunately, he died, and we will all miss him very much. Wow, this is great. Andorin actually managed to take this back. I mean, that's the power of camos right there. The camos really counter knights, and not PBG is just making knights and knights and knights, and eventually now Andorin has enough camos in order to actually pull back not PBG a little bit. The problem though is that not PBG has a huge economy lead with 20 villagers ahead. This is a huge economical lead. So Andorin, it's not enough that Andorin pushed this back. He needs to kill some villagers and sign up PBG space. Otherwise he will be rolled over just in a couple of minutes. It's gonna take a couple of minutes before this economical advantage of not PBG is really gonna show its effects. But once that happens, I mean, it doesn't matter how good Andorin's micro is, doesn't matter how much he tries to counter. If not PBG has twice the amount of units, there is no way that Andorin can win that fight. Not PBG now researching pikemen. He have decided that he needs another way to deal with these camels. He's gonna make some pikemen, probably mix in the pikemen with knights perhaps, in order to fight off these camels. Not PBG just hanging back a little bit. He knows he got a huge economical advantage. He has the 3 town centers. Andorin only has 1. He knows he is ahead economy wise. He doesn't need to push like a crazy man. He can just sit back a little bit, try to reap the rewards of his economical advantage, and then come back later for the kill. Not PBG advancing to Imperial Age. Andorin not even thinking about Imperial Age yet. Imperial Age is not in his vocabulary. He's just trying to get this tower down, and probably he feels like he's somewhat victorious right now pulling this back, but this is a conscious choice from not PBG. He has decided he doesn't want to put any more resources into this push right now. He wants to hang back and rely on his superior economy to make a win later in the game. Andorin here, creating a town center here in the front. He wants to secure this gold. This gold has been denied to him the whole game, and this is one of the biggest purposes of the push that not PBG was doing, is that Andorin here has the front main goal. You do not want to have a front main goal. It can be easily harassed, and this is exactly what happened to Andorin here. Not PBG went in and denied the goal for Andorin. Tower's going down. Andorin is sick of this tower. He wants them killed so he can just live in peace in his own base. Not PBG now moving forward with pikemen, and nothing else but pikemen. Pikemen are a great unit against camels. The question though is, will he be able to finish the game with pikemen? I think not. Perhaps he wants to do pikemen in combination with mangonel, but pikemen can be easily countered by a lot of units. Obviously not camels, but I would say that not PBG needs to do some kind of combination of units, not only pikemen, but perhaps skirms, archers, knights, or something else other than pikemen. Pikemen itself are not enough. He's moving forward with a lot of villagers here. He might be looking to put down a castle. Let's see what his resources are like. Yeah, he's looking to put down a castle here, so he's gonna go for the kill now. He's 23 villagers ahead, 22 villagers ahead. He's going for the kill now. He has decided that he has reaped the rewards of his economical advantage long enough. And here the stream ended. We didn't see a GG from Andorin. He might have rage quitted. We don't know, but not PBG is obviously the winner of this match. He's just looking to get this castle down, and there's nothing Andorin can do. Not PBG also very soon reaching Imperial Age, and to get those trebuchets down, there's nothing that Andorin can do about this. So good game. Congratulations to not PBG for taking this game, and interesting to see that camel on knight action and then finally changing to pikeman. That's probably what really got the win here, that not PBG finally realizing that you cannot go knights forever, you need to change up to something else, and that something else was pikeman in this case. So very good game.